Okay, I'm with Rick Wall, the new president of the Olinda Football Club and Netball Club. Rick, how's the off-season been? It's your first year as official president.
Yes, I did it for half last year when I replaced Peter, and then the year before, of course, I was at King Lake, and I've been president of the cricket club and the basketball club, so I've got vast experience in that area. Too much experience, my wife would say. We've been flat out since October. There's been something on every second or third week, so it's been very, very busy behind the scenes. 2 or 3 new people on committee, and things have been hectic, and we'll be glad when the season starts, Ed.
Who have we got on the committee this season? You.
Well, there's Ben Selby has joined us. Ben's a commercial builder. He's working on the Royal Children's Hospital. He's been sensational. He's come up, he's put 2 verandas onto the netball shed. He's supplied his truck and his workers for the Yellow Pages delivery day. Everything we ask him, he's done and volunteered. Helen Wazitsky's still on committee, which is a huge plus for us with netball and other areas around the club. And of course, Greg Kennedy stepping up as vice president and also into our partnerships, our business partnerships officer. He has been working non-stop for weeks and weeks now.
How are we going sponsorship-wise here at Olinda? A big part of any football club. We've got any new signings that you want to plug for season 2011?
Well, Stockdale and Lego have really expanded their involvement with the club, which is a big plus for us. We do promote ourselves as a family club. I know that's a cliche, but our club is formulated on the basis of families and family involvement. And Stockdale and Lego a keen involvement in that basis. And we can't go past the Bendigo Bank. There's a huge amount happening off ground here. The old pavilion, and everybody in the Yarra Valley and Mountain District knows our pavilion. The visitors know the showers, hate playing here for that reason. That's all coming down, we hope, in the next few years, and Bendigo Bank looks, we hope, like putting in $200,000. We are hoping at this stage.
What sort of structures are we talking about over there? What are we going to be building?
Well, Helen, who you'll talk to shortly, is on the Hilltop Committee up here and has been really riding in shotgun there, looking after the project. But the old pavilion will stay in situ while the new one's built further along the oval. And there'll be a brand new pavilion there. The playing surface is coming along very well. The netball court is superb. The shed with the 2 verandas on it. We hope that this will be a marquee site for the Yarra Valley Mountain District here, and it will be something that will allow us to increase our revenue streams and to grow and flourish as a club.
Finally, off the field, you've had numbers pretty good at training in the pre-season by the looks of things behind us here. What are your expectations for the club for season 2011?
I'll let Michael Scott, the coach, who we've appointed Michael for 2 years, I'll let him talk about that, and I'll let Helen talk about the netball. If we think we're thereabouts and we're competitive, we'll be happy. Olinda's been back to second division 3 times in 25 years. Each time we've bounced back and won the premiership and come back again. We are a small community, small revenue flows. We've got to do something about it and establish ourselves as a first division force in the next 5 or 6 years. The new pavilion and the growth of the club are really the basis of the rebirth, if you like, of the Olinda Ferny Creek Footy Club.
Got anything else you'd like to add, Rick?
Well, only the fact that we've won 4 junior premierships in 4 years, 2 at under 16 level, 2 at under 18, and keeping the families, and not just the young men around, keeping the families around is a core component of this club. We've lost 1 boy to South Croydon First Division, and we've lost 1 down to Scorpions, and he played the inter-club match for Melbourne. We're so happy for him. Otherwise, the kids are all here and they're raring to go. The
new netball court a couple of years ago, and of course the new pavilion in the next couple of years. I'm sure you're going to continue being a great family club and a great success in the High Mountain Springwater Division 1 in the years to come. Good luck this year, Rick.
Thank you, Ed.
I'm here with Helen Wazitsky, the former coach of all 3 grades of netball here at Olinda. She stepped away this season. That's one hell of a thing off your back this year, and we've got 3 new coaches for the netball.
Yeah, we have a new head coach, which is Toby Beasley. So he comes with a lot of experience, so that's really fantastic. And a couple of our players are taking on the B and the C teams this year, Samantha Royce and Kaz First. So very happy to have 1 coach for each team. It'll be really good this year.
Helen, can you tell me where you found Toby from and how he's been going about putting the girls through their pre-season?
We found Toby, he used to coach a couple of the girls in the rep teams as part of Mountain District Association, so he's come from that sort of area, and we approached him and he was happy to try a different club environment, a footy netball club, so and he's been doing fantastic. He's really got the girls working hard. We've got about, I think about 30 girls on the list, so we're well and truly got enough players for our 3 teams, and they're working really hard and enjoying it.
3 teams over 3 different grades should be very exciting this year. Are there any big recruits that you've been keeping a secret over the off-season going into this year?
We might have to keep that a secret till the first game. We have got quite a number of new players coming in, and it's really good to see some height and some talent amongst those players. But primarily, we're really a locally based club, and that's what our strength is, I think, is that we are locally based. Although we have pulled in players for this season from, quite distant areas, but mostly they've come in as they've heard word of mouth. It's a good club and it's fun and enjoyable, so that's what's bringing them here.
What are our goals for on the court this year? Are we talking finals in any of the three grades, or just continue to build and keep pressure on the girls in A grade to keep winning?
I think in the C grade we'd certainly like to see them in finals. They played finals last year and just dropped out the game before the grand final, so I think our aim for them would be that we'd like to see them in a grand final. And certainly in our B and A's, I'd like to see the A team, and I think the goal for them is to, if not in finals, pushing right up there onto the edge of that final bunch of clubs.
And finally, who are the 2 or 3 girls that we should really be looking out for this year in the A grade?
I think we've got our centre court players are pretty strong and pretty good. Mel Walter and Sam Royce are certainly very strong through our centre court. Mel Thomas is really coming up as a good goaler. She started hitting her straps last year, and I think she's going to keep getting better and better. And there's a couple of the new ones that look as though they might be slotting into that A goalers. And one of the recruits is a new good defender too. So I think we'll watch out for her in the A grade.
Sounds like you've got all of your lines covered this season. It's going to be another exciting year for Olinda in the A grade of Division 1 netball this year. Helen, good luck and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we've dragged Mickey Scott off the paddock behind us. He's still panting, trying to get his breath back. How's the pre-season going, mate? Going all right yourself?
Yeah, no, going really well. A little bit of a slow start, but we kicked off middle of November, and numbers are really picking up at the moment. So, yeah, it's been good. Big focus on fitness, and I guess a big focus on our skills, considering we probably turned the ball over more than most teams last year. So, it's sort of the areas we're working on at the moment.
Was there a lot of ball use early on into the pre-season this year, or was it more fitness prior to Christmas and then in January really lift the ball use up?
Yeah, probably 50-50. I think, and most clubs know, just through lack of training facilities and the wet nights when you can't wear the boots, we've really had to do a lot of cross training to compensate for lack of training facilities. So a lot of little circuits and some good runs, and when we can get the balls going, certainly we get them going.
Last couple of seasons we've seen you guys come from Division 2. Last year, finals Division 1. We're going to be looking more the same this year?
Yeah, look, very similar sort of list. At the moment, we're probably lost Dylan Troutman to First Division Eastern. I know a lot of clubs lose good kids, but Dill was a ripper for us. So that's going to hurt us, and probably looking at maybe not even having Tregoning this year, who obviously a good player. So I'm not sure on that one yet, but he's up in Sydney at the moment. So. And look, I anticipate by round 1, our 1s and 2s might end up being all either born and bred Olinda guys or mates who have just come up and never really played footy before. So we haven't gone out and recruited anyone, which a lot of people would probably think sounds arrogant, but I think everyone we recruit at the moment is a slap in the face to the young kids we got. So we're eager to work with a good group of under 18s who are coming out from a successful year last year and the year before. So so it's all about kids here.
Have you been in contact with Scotty up in Sydney? Is he up there work-wise, or?
Yeah. No, I talked to him a bit, and his girlfriend lives up there, so he's working up there at the moment. So it's just a lifestyle change, and he just needs a break. So we'll hopefully we might get him, but we'll see how we go.
GWS is probably looking at him up there after a couple of seasons he's had here.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't play here, he probably won't play. So he might just take a year off. So we'll see how that unfolds.
Okay, local team, as you were saying, and no real big recruits this year. Juniors have been really strong over the last couple of years. Are we going to look to continue to push into finals this year and even a top 3 finish? Yeah,
look, I think we had a few retire last year. I think we're going to be, and I don't know how it's happening, but we're getting younger. So we've got a good core of the 23, 24-year-olds now. But we're definitely starting to get I think 4 or 5 of them will be replaced straight away with kids coming out of under 18s, and 3 or 4 of our kids last year under 18s anyway who will continue to play ones. So going to be very young this year.
I mean, it's awesome. Going to be a very exciting season for the Olinda Footy Club this year. Hopefully we'll see you come September, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys progress this year, especially the juniors and the under-18s coming through.
Yep, no, just really excited about some of these kids coming on. It's an awesome group of under-18s the last couple of years. So it'd be remiss of us if we recruited elsewhere, and I'd rather just spend some time develop these kids, rather than worrying about who we're going to try and get in. And you don't know what you're getting, and I know what I've got here, so much happier with that. Do
you want to share some secrets of some of the kids that you got here that we might expect round one?
Look, I guess Paddy Rosier and Blake, who played seniors last year and the year before, both coming out of 18s or officially now. Callum Beattie, real good kid. Joshy Wallace, Tommy Stolder, all good under 18s players, and those sorts of kids will step up into the ones pretty comfortably. I think might be hard for them at first, but we'll give them the time and continue to develop them. Declan Fitzgerald, another one, he down at Eastern last year, so we're really keen to get a good year into him of senior footy. Has played a bit of seniors before. There's a few good ones. Tim Peterson, who captained our under-16s a couple of years ago, took a year off, and Matt Rosier played in our grand final side 2 years ago. Went to Adelaide last year for another one, nicked off for a girlfriend. So, hoping those boys will slot in nicely.
That's great. You got any messages for opposition clubs this year, or?
Nah, make sure your showers are warm. Yeah, that's about it.
Thanks for your time, Mickey. I'll let you get back out onto the paddock.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Cheers.